It's Saturday. It's New York. It's my thoughts exactly. Hello everybody, and what a great week it has been. On Wednesday, I went to the opening night of Charles Busch's new play, The Confession of Lily Dare. Now, I don't think I have ever seen a bad Charles Busch play. Nope, not one, can't think of one. They've all been incredible, and this was no exception. I laughed so hard. There are one-liners in this play that should be in the One-Liner Hall of Fame. Now, I'm not going to give anything away. I'll just say the plot is about a convent girl that goes on to becoming an infamous madam at the turn of the 20th century in San Francisco. My husband Kirk did the lighting. It was fabulous. I thought I'd throw that in. Now, if you can still get tickets after the incredible review it got in the New York Times this week, snap, snap, go. It's at the Cherry Lane Theater in the West Village, and it runs until March 5th. Last week, my show was about serving lunch on Martin Luther King Day to people who are in need of a hot meal. Well, I'm happy to say I'm continuing the giving back thing and paying it forward. And this past Saturday, I made dinner for the Rutgers Church Men's Overnight Shelter. The Rutgers Presbyterian Church on West 73rd Street has a Saturday overnight shelter for 10 men who are homeless, and they serve them a hot meal and breakfast in the morning. Now, I've cooked for them twice before, and let me tell you, it is a wonderful thing to do. To feel that you are helping someone's life or a few people's lives just a teeny tiny little bit is like the best feeling in the world. So I made my famous meatloaf, and I served it with some red roasted new potatoes and some string beans. But the first thing that I always do is I start with a shopping list. Let's take a look. Well, I'm on my way. I'm going to Fairway. I have my shopping list, and I have a $10 coupon, and I have a recyclable bag because we believe in recycling. So I'll see you over at Fairway. Hi everybody, I'm here in my kitchen and I'm ready to start cooking. I have done the dinner, I prepared the dinner here in my kitchen 2 times already. Last year I did it twice, and this is my first time doing it this year, and I really enjoy doing it. I make the same thing pretty much each time because I enjoy making it. I make my famous meatloaf recipe, which I'll show you how to make. And tonight I'm serving roasted potatoes, which I usually always serve roasted potatoes. And I do a different vegetable each time, but this time I'm doing string beans with almonds and scallions. I have the oven already heated to 375. I have my skillet right over here, and I have all the food laid out here on the table, which I'll show you on the counter. So, ready to begin cooking. see, my meatloaf is ready to go into the oven. I've covered both pans with aluminum foil. I'll bake them at 375 for about an hour before I uncover them. They should bake for like an hour 20. A little over an hour, but at an hour I will check them. I put them on the top shelf, again, 375. I forgot to tell you how much ground beef I use. It was about 6 pounds of ground beef, which will feed 12 people like really well. Now I'll start on potatoes and my vegetable. Now you just sit and wait. And read a good book. Everything is cooked and ready to go. We have our meatloaf, which I've pre-sliced. We have about 18 pieces here, I think. And we have our green beans with almonds and scallions. We have our roasted potatoes, our roasted red potatoes with garlic. And here we got a loaf of San Francisco bread from Fairway. It's an artisan bread with some butter, some spreadable butter. We've got some ketchup for the meatloaf for the guys, and we've got 2 packages of chocolate chunk walnut cookies that look really good, and if they were open, believe me, I would be eating one. So we're about an hour and a half away from when I have to take this over there. So I'm going to take a little nap, come back, and pack it all up in these boxes I've got, and then we'll be on our way. I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks. Charlie, are you there? It's Rhoda. It's Rhoda. I came by to see what you were cooking. Oh, I wonder where he went. Well, let's see what he made. Meatloaf. I'm a vegan. What's in here? Oh, green beans. I love green beans. Let me see. Mmm. Divine. Oh, he won't know. Oh, new potatoes. I don't know why they call them new potatoes. Who would serve old potatoes? What else has he got over here? Ooh, cookies, gourmet cookies, chocolate chunk walnut, not in this dress. Oh, what's this? Oh, Debbie Harry's new biography. What a biography. I always wanted to read this. This is a good book. I used to work with Debbie at CBGB. Oh, he won't mind if I borrow it. Oh, that was a refreshing nap. I am so glad. Now I'll just pack this up. Wait, why are all the lids off? I didn't leave that like this. And there's a bean missing. Who did this? Who was here? And where's my Debbie Harry book? Did I bring it in the bedroom? Who was here? Oh, this is weird. This is it. We're ready to go. Let me just get my gloves on. And the food is right here, all packed up and ready. And we are off to Rutgers Shelter. I heard back from the people that run the Rutgers Church overnight shelter, and they said my meatloaf dinner was a big hit. And the men even had a little bit left over for them to have the next day, which made me very, very happy. So that's our show for the week on My Thoughts Exactly. I hope you had a good time watching it. I had a great time showing you the meatloaf cooking in the kitchen, and Rhoda even dropped by for a surprise visit. We'll see you next week. I look forward to seeing you all back next week. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I'm going to leave you with some news bites and a track off of Ezra Furman's new album. The track is called I Can Change. I love Ezra. He's one of my favorite musicians and singer-songwriters, and he's terrific. And enjoy, and I'll see you next week on My Thoughts Exactly. Have a great week.
News bites. Lethal Weapon 5 looks like a go and will reunite Mel Gibson and Danny Glover in their iconic roles of Riggs and Murtaugh. Billy Porter will be stopping by Sesame Street to say hello to the gang. Grammy winner Billie Eilish is set to perform at this year's Oscars. Remember, hope is what fuels your dreams. Never run out of hope.